Arthur Engebretson Jr. was a devoted member of his St. Paul, Minnesota community. In the wake of the December 7, 1941 surprise attack on Oahu, Hawaii, Engebretson answered the nation's call to arms by enrolling in the University of Minnesota School of Agriculture to get the year of college education required to become a U.S. Navy pilot. As a signalman, Engebretson joined the experienced sailors of the destroyer USS O'Brien, DD 725, upon its return from its distinguished service in Normandy invasion. In the fall of 1944 and winter of 1945, the O'Brien fought with the 7th Fleet to retake the Philippines from Japanese occupation. In the early morning of March 27, 1945, a pair of kamikazes dove towards the O'Brien. The first plane was shot down, but the second directly hit the center of the ship and carried a 500-pound bomb. Engebretson was treated for third-degree burns aboard the hospital ship USS Solace, but died of his injuries at 11:15 a.m. on March 28, 1945. Following Signalman 3rd Class Arthur Engebretson's death, Chaplain Lieutenant Philip Adams, who had spoken and prayed with Engebretson in his final conscious hours, wrote to Engebretson's family. The chaplain, even in his weak condition, his thoughts were of his comrades and of his home, and that his fellow sailors spoke of his gallantry and spirit in the highest of terms, and felt that they had lost a true friend and shipmate. 52 American sailors died as a result of the March 27 attack, including Engebretson's close friend and shipmate, Seaman First Class Donald Raince Sullivan. In the wake of this tragedy, the families of both heroes found comfort in one another. As their son's friends returned home at the end of the war, Arthur Sr. and Hazel Engebretson wrote to the Sullivans to say that their correspondence was about the only satisfaction we have. While searching his son's personal effects, Arthur Engebretson Sr. found a quote from President Calvin Coolidge that his son copied by hand before he went to war. Because the words exemplified what his son served and sacrificed for, Engebretson asked that the YMCA include it with his son's photograph, placed in the cabin bearing his name, overlooking the St. Croix River. It reads, "The destiny, the greatness of America, lies around the hearthstone. If thrift and industry are taught there, and if the example of self-sacrifice oft appear, if honor abide there and high ideals, and if the building of fortune be subordinate to the building of character, America will live in security, and in peace, respect, and confidence abroad. If these virtues be absent, there is no power that can restore them. Look well, then, to the hearthstone. Therein all hope for America lies."